Now for your starting lineups. For Bishop Eustace, a senior, number 1, Anna Marcourt. A junior midfielder, number 2, Chloe Adams. A goalkeeper, number 3, Reagan Bieberbach. A senior midfielder, number 4, Reagan Dundee. A senior attacker, number 5, Caroline King. A sophomore attacker, number 6, Maya Tingis. A sophomore defender, number 7, Morgan Bieberbach. A sophomore defender, number 8, Scarlett McDermott. A senior defender, number 12, Grace Donahue. A senior attacker, number 16, Casey Hennigan. A senior attacker, number 23, Grace Gallagher. And a freshman defender, number 25, S.J. Thurber. Now for your Red Devils. A junior attacker, number 33, JoJo Audebra. A junior midfielder, number 11, Mary Casano. A junior attacker, number 13, Jasmine Cuffey. A junior attacker, number 1, Maddie Garcia. A junior defender, number 27, Haley Wisniewski. A sophomore defender, number 24, Brooke Paddock. A sophomore attacker, number 20, Claire Kitts. A sophomore defender, number 18, Daniela Kwiatkowski. A sophomore defender, number 23, Natalie Tyndale. A sophomore midfielder, number 14, Maggie Thompson. A freshman midfielder, number 4, Sophia Priolo. And in goal, sophomore number 17, Liz Warren.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of RVTV's Game Day, as tonight the Rancocas Valley Red Devils girls lacrosse team takes on Bishop Eustace. Jason Sapp here to bring you all of the action on a beautiful night from Coach Bill Gordon Field as the Red Devils and Crusaders take part in the Morgan's Message Game, a very important cause, especially in the world of lacrosse, which we will tell you about as this broadcast goes on. Rancocas Valley comes in tonight coached by Brooke Cantwell. They are 2-10 on the season. Cantwell's in her second year at the helm here at RV. They're coming off of a 16-3 loss on the road at Cherokee. Bishop Eustace, meanwhile, 7-4 on the year. They are coached by Kat Burke Esposito, and they're coming off of a 15-3 win against Cherry Hill East in their last matchup. Give you the starting lineups here tonight. A lot of players to keep an eye out for. Right off the bat here for Bishop Eustace, number 1, Anna Marcourt. Number 2, Chloe Adams. Number 4, Reagan Dundee. Number 5, Caroline King. Number 6, Maya Tingis. Number 7, Morgan Bieberbach. Number 8, Scarlett McDermott. Number 12, Grace Donahue. Number 16, Casey Hennigan. Number 23, Grace Gallagher. Number 25, S.J. Thurber. And in goal for the Crusaders will be number 3, Reagan Bieberbach. For the Red Devils, it'll be number 1, Madeline Garcia. Number 4, Sophia Priolo. Number 11, Mary Casano. Number 13, Jasmine Cuffey. Number 14, Maggie Thompson. Number 18, Daniela Kwiatkowski. Number 20, Claire Kitts. Number 23, Natalie Tyndale. Number 24, Brooke Paddock. Number 27, Haley Wisniewski. Number 33, JoJo Audebra. And in goal tonight for the Red Devils, number 17, Liz Warren. Red Devils and Crusaders getting ready to take the field. RV with their all-red uniforms here tonight. And Bishop Eustace in all white. Should be a fun one tonight as the crowd continues to file in on, like I said, a picture-perfect night here from Coach Bill Gordon Field. About 73 degrees here at the start of tonight's game. And should be a fun one here tonight. We're going to see a couple of college prospects, we'll call them, here, some recruits for the Red Devils. JoJo Adebraw made the commitment to Howard University Division I program, so congrats to JoJo. And over on the Bishop Eustace side, 2 Division I recruits on the field tonight. Number 1, Anna Marquardt, who's committed to Fairfield University, and number 2, Chloe Adams, Jr., committed to Lafayette University. So congratulations also to Anna and Chloe on their college commitments. Talk a little bit more about that as we go on, but we are getting ready to get things started with our opening draw here today as the Red Devils and Crusaders once again taking part in the Morgan's Message game, which has again become very prominent in the world of lacrosse over the past several years. And again, we'll give you more information on that as we go along. But getting ready to start things out here on the draw for the Red Devils, it'll be number 1, Madeline Garcia, and it will be number 1 for the Crusaders, Anna Marquardt. Marquardt, who recently recorded her 400th career draw control in a couple of games ago in a victory over Eastern. Remarkable feat right there. Getting ready to get things started here with our opening draw between the Red Devils and the Crusaders. First of 2 night games here, and we are underway. And off to a fast start, flying down the field. The quick pass goes back. And a nice save right there by Liz Warren. Good plays, good ball movement right there again by Bishop Eustace. As RV's going to come away with it now. Red Devils, we're going to get a fast start here in this one. Going to have to keep up here with Bishop Eustace, who's been one of the top teams in the area this season. And now here come the Red Devils going downfield, led by number 11, Mary Casano, the team's leader in goals this season, coming into this one with 31 on the year. As now the Red Devils will start out on offense. So Eustace looked for that quick strike, but a great early save. As now Eustace tries to come away with it, RV's going to hold on possession. And Chloe Adams with the caused turnover right there, and then taken right there by Reagan Bieberbach. As now Bishop Eustace back in control. As they always say with lacrosse, it's all about winning draws and ball control. As the Red Devils now back on defense once again after they turned away Bishop Eustace early on. Of course, we call it a night game. The sun's still out, but nonetheless, game here on the main campus, the football stadium here, Coach Bill Gordon Field. Looking for the opening, quick pass, looks inside, no one there, looks inside again, the shot, and the score. And Bishop Eustace will strike first with 10:14 remaining here in the first quarter. Get the official word in just a moment. But 1-0 Bishop Eustace to start things out. So again, good defense early on by the Red Devils, but again, that turnover right there on the Bishop Eustace side leads to the first goal of the night here for the Crusaders.
That is a Bishop Eustace goal by number 4, Reagan Dundee, assisted by number 5, Caroline King.
Reagan Dundee gets the first goal of the night. So again, 10:14 to go here in the first. 1-0 Bishop Eustace. And Marquardt takes the draw. And the Fairfield commit going downfield. Passes this one back. As Eustace once again looks to set their offense. Looks for that inside shot. Score! That's going to be number 2, Chloe Adams. She gets her first goal of the night. For Adams, that'll be her 21st goal of the season. And for Dundee, just going back one, that'll be her 24th of the year. Very evenly spread here, looking at the scoring leaders for Bishop Eustace. Many of their top players all right around 25 to about 28 goals. So spreading the ball very effectively, Bishop Eustace. So now RV facing a 2-0 deficit here as we are in the opening minutes of the first quarter. So Garcia and Marquardt at the draw once again. RV's got to win a draw. And we're going to...
Eustace goal by number 2, Chloe Adams.
So again, Chloe Adams gets the second goal of the night here. We're going to take this draw one more time between Garcia and Marquardt. Madeline Garcia's had a really nice year for the Red Devils. She's got 10 goals on the year coming in and has won 35 draw controls. As RV looks like they're going to come away with possession with this one. Maybe JoJo Adebra will start things out again. JoJo committed to Howard University. So a treat here today, seeing 3 Division I lacrosse players on the field. Mary Casano, that quick step, looks inside, tries to put on a move. Mary gets between a couple of defenders, tries to get that pass to JoJo. And that would draw the defensive foul here against Bishop Eustace. Good look there for Mary Casano. It looked like she had an opening for just a moment. Then saw JoJo inside and a good feed there. So RV still in possession here. Here's Garcia, spins around, looks inside. Garcia has that one swatted away from behind. Good defense again by Bishop Eustace, and the Crusaders once again control it. Tough break for the Red Devils. It looks like they had something going there, but now it's Bishop Eustace in possession once again. Eustace flying upfield. Good ball movement once again by the Crusaders. And now working from the outside, working back toward the field is Grace Gallagher, number 23. And there's the shot and the score. As Pierce Gallagher takes it herself. And a quick 3-0 lead here for Bishop Eustace. RV talking things over. Again, playing well so far, but turnovers are hurting this team right now.
Eustace goal by number 4, Reagan Dundee, assisted by number 23, Grace Gallagher.
Excuse me, that was Reagan Dundee. They're sometimes a little hard to see from up here in the press box, get into a crowd like that, but it's Reagan Dundee who's got her second goal of the night. As Eustace builds up their lead on RV now, 3-0 with 8:35 left here in the first. And Garcia wins that draw. Nicely done by Madeline Garcia as she quickly makes her way downfield. So again, RV's got to get a goal here to get back in this one. Garcia maybe thinking of taking it herself. Going to get the defensive call there against Bishop Eustace. So RV will take possession. Let's see, it's going to be in the free position. Let's see if RV will take this one or if they're going to pass it off. Garcia fires the shot into the net of Reagan Bieberback. So a nice save right there. And then again, here's Eustace flipping the field very quickly. Morgan Bieberback taking this one, number 7. Good pressure there by JoJo Adebra. It's going to force that pass backwards. So now working back from the defensive side. Here's Eustace now again, making their way upfield. Quick passing. Here's Chloe Adams. Adams looks inside. Nice pass, a shot, and a score. Great feed there by Chloe Adams. And Eustace now builds up a 4-0 lead. Again, just effective ball movement there. Great passing. And again, Adams finds the feed inside. She'll get the assist credited for that goal there. 7:40 to go, 4-0. Bishop Eustace get the official word in just a moment. But the Crusaders are on a roll right now.
Eustace goal by number 6, Maya Tingis, assisted by number 2, Chloe Adams.
We're here for Bishop Eustace. As again, the Crusaders are off to a fast start, leading this one 4-0. Draws up. JoJo tries to control that one for the Red Devils, and it looks like it will be Eustace who takes possession. Eustace working their way downfield once again. RV's defense, again, has got to find a way to force a turnover here or make a save. They got to get the possession back, give their offense a chance. Looks inside again, same pattern, And a nice save there by Liz Warren. That's exactly what the Red Devils needed right there. And now here comes RV downfield. Good pressure there against Mary Casano. Mary now working her way around a couple defenders, finds JoJo. Here's Adebraw going downfield now. JoJo making her way downfield. Has that one knocked away from behind there. Good defensive play by Caroline King, number 5. As that ball will head out of bounds. Sorry for the cutoff there, but it is RV possession. Garcia looks to make her way inside. She's got 2 defenders right there. Looking to pass this one off. No real openings here for the Red Devils. Looks back inside to Casano. Mary tries to get around her defender. Good move there, but Mary to go back inside. There's that jump step that see Mary do very often. And that's going to draw a shooting space. So Mary to the free position, try to get RV their first goal of the night. Casano gets around. Nice fake there by Casano. A little high and possibly deflected there. RV takes possession back, though, as JoJo Adebraw comes away with it. That was a good move by Mary Casano, but a good defensive play as well. And now trying to make her way inside is number 9, Ella Ciancia. Garcia tries to get possession. Trying to come away with it. RV still battling for this one. Sophia Priolo, number 4, tries to come away with it. And RV does take possession back. So here's Mary Casano once again, the junior for the Red Devils. There's a lot of contact on that play right there. So that's going to put Mary right back at the line once again. Five minutes left here in the first quarter. RV trailing this one 4-0. Red Devils need to get a goal here pretty soon to try to get back in this thing. Because at this stage right now, Bishop Eustace is starting to run away with things a little bit. So RV's got to find a way to slow this offense down. Get their offense in gear. And a quick whistle just before the pass. Be resetting this one. Sorry, the sun's like right in our corner here. And once again, good defense. We've just seen already a lot of like swatted passes and batted passes. Nice move inside, shot and score.
An RV goal by number 33, JoJo Audebra.
JoJo gets the first goal of the night here for the Red Devils. That's exactly what RV needed, as they will now trail this one 4-1. 4:46 to go here in the first quarter. Big score right there by JoJo Audebra. So again, the Red Devils needed that one just to try to keep pace here with Bishop Eustace. And now RV needs to get another draw win here, and they need to go down and get another goal. Try to make this a 2-possession game. Because Bishop Eustace has certainly proved how effective they are on offense, and again, showing it on defense as well. Excellent effort. And it looks like Marquardt's going to come away with this draw. Again, the Fairfield commit making her way downfield. Passes this one off. Now Eustace will pass things around. Eustace setting their offense, working from about midfield. And once again, looking for that opening. Eustace taking their time here, very patient in setting up this play. As that's number 5, Caroline King. And again, continuing to pass this one around. Marquardt, I think she saw an opening there for a moment. Marquardt now cutting back outside, passes this one off. Marquardt Still trying to find the opening, puts a nice spin move right there. Still in control, but again, looking to just pass this one off. As that's number 6, Maya Tinges, who has 1 goal already tonight. And just very patiently working the clock here and working the field. It just spins around. Good defense by the Red Devils to recognize. Looks inside. Good defense once again. RV defense read that one very well. Looking inside, the shot and the score. Camden Catholic, Bishop Eustace just very patient with that one. And they finally...
Eustace goal by number 6, Maya Tinges.
Tinges gets her 2nd of the night, as Eustace will take that goal back with 3:04 to go here in the first quarter, now leading at 5-1. Tough break there for the Red Devils, as again, they were playing excellent defense, read some of those plays well, but again, just too much in too small an area sometimes, and Bishop Eustace just found that opening and they made that goal happen. So again, back to a 4-point lead here for Bishop Eustace as Marquardt takes the draw, wins it herself. Marquardt goes downfield, maybe thinking of taking it herself, looks at that quick pass again. It's worked all night. It's going to work again. Oh my goodness, Bishop Eustace is making that play work every single time. It looks like it was Maya Tinges again.
Another Eustace goal by number 6, Maya Tinges.
We've seen that play a couple of times now where Marquardt just finds Tinges or another player sometimes right in the middle there. That quick pass and the quick shot. RV's having a tough time defending that play right there. And again, that's why winning the draw is so crucial. Just can't let a player like Marquardt win the draw and set it up. We've seen it a couple of times now. 6-1, Bishop Eustace. Final minutes of the first quarter. Chloe Adams taking the draw here. And it's going to be Adams who comes away with it. I was going to say it's either Adams or Marquardt were right there. And it'd be Chloe Adams, the Lafayette commit, now takes it. And again, here's Eustace back on offense again. Eustace once again just kind of slowing the pace down a little bit. They have their quick strike plays that we saw before, and then they have plays here where they're just setting up their offense and just controlling the pace of the game. Looks inside again, fires in the shot high this time for Adams, no good. Still in possession. Is now coming around, nice spin move, looks inside, the shot and the score. And I believe that was Anna Marquardt on that one. That'll be her first of the night. RV.
Eustace goal by number 1, Anna Marquardt.
Anna Marquardt gets the goal once again. As now Eustace again starting to run away with this one. Now up 7-1 with 1:36 to go here in the first quarter. RV started out very well. They've had some opportunities. But unfortunately for the Red Devils, Bishop Eustace's defense has really stepped up to help complement this high-powered offense that they have. Draws up and easily won once again there by Marquardt. Look, she's just winning these draws single-handedly. I remember years ago seeing Mariana Lopez-Ona do that. The Red Devils used to play against Princeton. It was so hard to stop. Tries the bounce pass, or bounce shot, I should say, too high there for number 5, Caroline King. And again, here's Eustace looking inside. Here's Adams spinning around. Adams, nothing there for us. Passes this one off. Looks inside once again, broken up. RV defense has to make a play right there. Here's their opportunity. And a nice ground ball scooped up there by Ella Ciancia, number 9. So Red Devils will take possession. They need to make something happen here on this possession. 30 seconds and counting here in the first quarter. Be a nice way to end the quarter if they could just get one of these goals back. So here's JoJo Attenborough, who has the lone goal for the Red Devils. Facing a double team right there with 17 seconds left. Whistle's going to stop this one here. Clock is still running. And really nowhere for JoJo to go in these final 6 seconds. We're going to get another quick whistle here. And with about less than 4.9 it says on there, so we'll call it 5 seconds left on the clock. JoJo's just going to have to maybe fire this one toward net here, see what she can do. And final seconds, JoJo looks for the opening. Passes this one off. Really nothing there for RV as Eustace kind of shut that one down as Bishop Eustace leads this one 7-1 at the end of the first quarter. Red Devils are going to regroup here and talk things over. And while they do that, we're going to get caught up on some stats and information here. So coming in tonight, the Red Devils, as I mentioned, 2-10 on the year, 0-4 in the Olympic American Division. Their 2 wins coming over Washington Township and Highland, and their losses coming to the likes of Moorestown, Delran, Haddon Township, Lenape, Northern Burlington, and Camden Catholic. Bishop Eustace, meanwhile, 7-4 on the year, 3-1 in the Olympic National Division. Wins over the likes of Haddon Township, Camden Catholic, Lenape, Mainland, Winslow, and Eastern. Their 4 losses coming against 4 of the better teams in the area: Moorestown, Shawnee, Haddonfield, and Cherry Hill West. Now, the last time these teams met was a season ago, April 17th of 2024, here at RV. Eustace was a big winner that night, 17-4. Liv Rominski had all 4 goals for the Red Devils that night. Chloe Adams had 6 goals for Eustace. Jordan Rossler had 4 goals, and Anna Marquardt had 2 goals. As the Red Devils are in their 6th meeting here with the Crusaders, as Bishop Eustace has won 4 of the last 5 matchups coming into this one tonight. The last victory for the Red Devils coming in 2019, in which they won that game 14-2. And that certainly brings back some good memories. 2019, that was an extremely impressive team. Those teams from right around, we'll say about 2016 or so until about 2021-22 were some of the best teams that the Red Devils have ever seen. I could go on and on about some of the great players who've come from those teams over the years. And in fact, I might just end up doing that as this game goes on. In fact, one of those great players, now an assistant coach here for the Red Devils, and that's Juliana Corson. Always a scrappy, hardworking player in her days here as a Red Devil, and nice career down at Rowan University. Now an assistant coach here under head coach Brooke Cantwell. So nice to see Juliana before the game here tonight. The Red Devils coming ready to start the second quarter, coming into a 7-1 deficit here. They've got to make something happen, as this game is starting to get away from them a little bit. And again, we've seen the big reasons early on here is, of course, draws being won by Bishop Eustace, but also caused turnovers. And it just, again, quick transition plays here by Bishop Eustace, as RV's just really had a tough time slowing this team down offensively. RV, again, has had their moments, but they've got to find a way to, again, win some draws, number 1, and number 2, just keep possession of the ball here. Because, again, we've seen the Red Devils have a couple of chances on goal, but the Bishop Eustace defense has just been so quick to respond that RV's just really not had an opportunity to recover here. So it's been a tough stretch, like I said, against Bishop Eustace over the last couple of years. Eustace won the games in 2016, 18, 19, 23, and 24. Again, RV's last win against the Crusaders coming in 2019. All right, first draw here of the second quarter. We are underway. And once again, it's Bishop Eustace who will win it, as we have, again, flipped the field. Eustace now heading right to left. Now here's Marquardt will take it, looking to try to extend Eustace's lead. Again, giving this one to Chloe Adams. Two extremely impressive players coming into this one, and they've, I would say, lived up to their billing here so far. Again, first time seeing them. And here's Adams, again, committed to Lafayette University, who's a member of the Patriot League. Team who always has to struggle in that league because of everybody they have to play. Loyola, Army, Navy, just to name a few. And then again, Marquardt now in possession. We'll be heading to Fairfield University, who's one of the top teams in the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference. They're a team that always, every year, just finds their way back into the NCAA tournament, no matter how their year goes. And that happened once again for that team. Fairfield certainly, again, one of the, we'll call them smaller name programs out there in the world of lacrosse, but certainly one of the most consistent and a very successful program over the past several years, continuously making their way back into the NCAA tournament. As I said, of course, the tournament, the time of this broadcast, getting ready to get started. Going to be another exciting year. Looking forward to it, as always. Here's Adams inside, fires a shot off the pole, I believe, they're possibly deflected, as now Mary Casano takes it. And again, RV's got to do something here to try to get this game back in their sights again, because they're having a real tough time. Good passing here. Garcia will send that one off. And good ball movement here by the Red Devils. Now a chance for RV to try to get one of these goals back. Dropping back, looks inside. Good inside move right there, swatted from behind there again. We've seen it time and time again here from Bishop Eustace. They're just knocking those passes down, as that was Maggie Thompson, number 14, who was coming in. But once again, another defensive play by Bishop Eustace. And now once again, it will be the Crusaders taking possession back. Eustace looking inside, great feed, shot and score. Great look there, as that is number 16, Casey Hennigan, who will get her first goal of the night. And a tough break right there, as once again, RV is turned.
Eustace goal by number 16, Casey Hennigan, assisted by number 23, Grace Gallagher.
There, 9:26 to go here in the second quarter. Bishop Eustace extends their lead now 8-1. Coming in tonight, again, Anna Marquardt, looking at the stat sheet, had 28 goals. She's added one here. Chloe Adams had 20. She's added one. Reagan Dundee had 23. She's added two. And then Maya Tinges has had 11. She has a hat trick on the night. Casey Hennigan adds her 5th goal of the season. And again, just looking at some more stats again, as JoJo Adebra had the lone goal so far for the Red Devils. But look inside, here's RV with another opportunity. And again, defense by Bishop Eustace. RV, every time they've got an opportunity. Adebra, that was her 30th goal of the season. But right now, again, the Red Devils trailing this one by 7. Having a real tough time here with Bishop Eustace, especially defensively. I think Eustace just keeps making one play after another here on defense. Been a real tough go here for the Red Devils. 8.5 to go here before halftime, as once again the Crusaders are threatening. And Eustace once again, the RV side of the field, being very patient. Now looking inside, looking for that feed once again. It's worked for them many times. Just very effective in their play calling right now, very effective in their ball movement. Here's Adams looking inside. The shot just wide for Chloe Adams. So still Eustace possession. And looking inside is Dundee. Pass a little high there. She was looking for Marquardt coming in, cutting across, but pass was a little high. Well defended by the Red Devils. And that'll be a turnover here and give RV possession back. As RV again just continues to struggle here. And battling for it as Casey Hennigan comes away with it. And a lot of contact there on that one as well. I was going to say, I think that's going to be a call there against Ciancia. Be the first player carded here tonight on either side. And looking inside for Adams, she's going to draw a shooting space. And I think we have an RV player who's shaken up on the field. So while that goes on, let's take a look at some other stats and information I have here for you tonight. Let's take a look at some recent varsity sports scores here, as the Red Devil baseball team dropped a 13-3 decision this week on the road at Cherry Hill East. Boys volleyball, however, picked up a 2-0 win on the road at Cherry Hill East. Boys tennis picking up a 3-2 victory also on the road at Winslow. And boys lacrosse picks up a win over Paul VI, also on the road, by a final score of 9-4. So again, we have an injury timeout on the field with just under 7 minutes to go, as RV trails this one 8-1. And what's been a tough outing so far here for RV. Red Devils trying to come up with an answer defensively and offensively, really, we should say, because, again, it's been a struggle trying to keep the Bishop Eustace Crusaders offense off the field. And the defense has just made one play after another, as we've said. They've been very effective in stopping the Red Devils repeatedly. So RV player unfortunately has to be escorted off the field due to injury. I was not able to see who it was, but certainly hope everything's okay. So coming out of the injury timeout now, again, 6:58 excuse me, to go here until halftime, as again, Eustace with an 8-1 lead, and Chloe Adams will be at the free position to try to extend this lead for Bishop Eustace, as the Lafayette commit has one goal tonight already. Liz Warren's made a couple of really nice saves for RV so far, but it's starting to become a very daunting task here, as a shot and a score once again by Chloe Adams. It's just
Eustace goal by number 2, Chloe Adams.
It's just becoming very difficult, because when you're on defense repeatedly, and this is for any sport, when you're on defense as many times as RV has been, it can be a real challenge just to try to stay in the game and to just try to find a solution here. And again, it's just a lot of it's because it's been a complete game here for the Crusaders. They've played very well on both sides of the ball here tonight. And RV's really just had no answers for them at this stage of the game. So 9-1 now, as Chloe Adams gets her second of the night. And what's becoming a runaway here for the Crusaders. Draws up, and Marquardt just wins another one, making it look seamless at times. So once again, it's Bishop Eustace on offense. It's always tough to do. You know who else reminds me of that? Haley Russo, who used to play at Clearview, a senior, I believe, this season at Maryland. Was another one. She just had that size advantage and just seemingly won every draw. For those of you who are veteran girls lacrosse fans, I'm sure, like I said, you remember the Princeton games back in the days. A team who RV could just never seem to beat. Or at least in the postseason, could never find a way to beat them. That's an opening right there. Great reaction by the Red Devils. Maggie Thompson, excellent reaction. Scoops up the ground ball. I think she just stepped out there at the end, but great find there. Great read by Maggie Thompson. But like I said, just a little too close to the sideline on that one, but good reaction nonetheless. And again, here's Eustace passing this one around. Certainly utilizing the clock as much as they can with 5.5 to go now and a 8-goal lead. Certainly can feel a little comfortable if you're Bishop Eustace. Marquardt in possession. Just thinking in the nearly 10 years I've been watching girls lacrosse, we've seen so many great players over the years, both on RV and the other side of the field. So I can't help but feel a little nostalgic here tonight. Also the first game I've done in 2 years. Actually, was not able to see any games last season. My daughter was born, so shot and a score there by Chloe Adams once again. So just saying, so not able to see any of the games because had some other priorities. My wonderful daughter Juliana.
Another goal by number 2, Chloe Adams, assisted by number 5, Caroline King for Bishop Eustace.
Feel for RV. Never know. So 10-1 as Chloe Adams makes a hat trick for herself. 4:46 to go here, trailing this one now the Red Devils by a score of 10-1. Just thinking again, some of the great players we've seen over the years, being possibly one of if not the best I've seen was Cassidy Spillis. Spillis was just an incredible player in college, but my goodness, she turned into one of the best college players I've ever seen. There we go. Draw one there by Madeline Garcia. RV needed that one. So now let's see if the Red Devils can try to get a goal back here tonight. Garcia's been working hard, but that Bishop Eustace defense, again, just seems to like swat that pass away right as she's getting ready to go for a goal. Garcia on the year, 10 goals. And as I said, 35 draw controls, one coming into this one. So now free position attempt here for Madeline Garcia. Fires in the shot, and a nice save there again by Reagan Bieberbach. RV's opportunities have just been so few and far between tonight. And coming in, contact right there again. Just thinking back, like those Princeton games. Again, Mariana Lopez-Ona, Shayla Marciano both went to Michigan. Abigail Ryan, nice career at Temple. I mean, Lenape, my goodness, the number of players we've seen from Lenape over the years. Gabby Fournier, who went to Vanderbilt, had a really nice career down there at Vandy. As Eustace moves inside, hard to handle, but scores. Great play there. My goodness, even when they struggle, they find a way to make things happen.
Eustace goal by number 1, Anna Marquardt.
Anna Marquardt with a very impressive looking goal as we now have a 11-1 lead here. Marquardt gets her second of the night, and that will set in running clock right now as RV trails this one by 10. Just thinking back, again, the Donahue sisters were so good at Lenape. Northern Burlington, Alex Fitzpatrick, very underrated player who ended up playing in Division III at TCNJ. Nearly led her team to a national championship one year. And of course, so many RV players I could certainly name over the years. Just, it's been a pleasure. It really has been over the last 10 years, seeing so many talented players on the field and then seeing them excel at the college level as well. Always just great to see how so many teams, especially at the college level in Division I in particular, how many players, or how many teams I should say, are led by players in one category or another, and these players are from New Jersey. There is a lot of talent in this state. North Jersey and South Jersey. There's a lot of talent here. And also, just thinking of talent, significant players seen over the years, Chase Boyle, Rumson Fairhaven. They came here a couple of years ago. Chase Boyle, who's a Tewaaraton candidate, got to see her play in her senior year. So it's been a pretty exciting ride here over the nearly 10 years that I've been covering girls lacrosse here at RV. So, yeah, now I'm feeling a little nostalgic here, like I said. Can't help it. As Eustace is running away with this one now with a 10-goal lead. Just over a minute to go before halftime. And it's just been a very dominant effort here tonight by the Crusaders. They've just made one play after another happen on offense. They're winning draws. They're causing turnovers, and they're doing everything they need to do to put themselves in a position to win this game. And again, you look at this Red Devils team, they're very young. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I don't believe there are any seniors on this team. So a young team, that only means they're only going to keep growing and getting better as time goes on. So like I said, while the Red Devils may be struggling right now, I certainly believe within another year or so, this team is going to really start to, kick things in gear and figure out what they need to do. And of course, certainly a challenge playing in the Olympic Conference. Some of the best teams in the area. Certainly gets you ready for the postseason, that's for sure. So if you've seen the best, you can play against the best. Final 5 seconds here as Eustace looks very content to just run this clock down to halftime, and that is exactly what they're going to do. So at halftime, RV finds themselves trailing 11-1. We're going to step aside for just a little bit. Come right back, some more stats and information, tell you a little bit more about Morgan's message as well. Get ready to come back from halftime. Again, your score 11-1. You are watching RVTV's Game Day. All right, getting ready to come out of halftime. Rancocas Valley trails Bishop Eustace by a score of 11-1. We get ready to start the second half. I'd like to remind our viewers that if you'd like to purchase a digital copy or DVD of this or any other RVTV program, visit the RV website at www.rvrhs.com. Click the About Us link, and as always, all proceeds benefit the Jerry Krockenberg Memorial Scholarship. So as I mentioned, this is also the Morgan's Message game here that the Red Devils are hosting. You saw both teams wearing blue T-shirts to start the game. So Morgan's Message, for those who are not aware, it's designed to eliminate the stigma surrounding mental health within the student-athlete community and to equalize the treatment of physical and mental health in athletics. The goal of the organization is to expand the dialogue on mental health by normalizing conversations, empowering those who suffer in silence, and supporting those who feel alone. So for more information, I invite you to visit morgansmessage.org. And again, this has become a very well-known organization in the world of lacrosse, as it centered around the story of former Duke lacrosse player Morgan Rogers. So the lacrosse community, which of course has been a very close community over the years at all levels of the game. Many teams, of course, come out to support Morgan's Message. And certainly nice to see it also here on the high school level. I've pretty much seen it predominantly over at the college level, but it's starting to appear much more on the high school level of the game as well. So nice to see the Red Devils and the Crusaders taking part to spread Morgan's message. So I said, I know I've been kind of feeling a little nostalgic here tonight. At the end of the third quarter, I actually have some stats and information for some players who have either just wrapped up or are still in college right here that are Rancocas Valley graduates. Again, we'll wait till the end of the third quarter to talk about them. Some of them from the class of 2021, one of the last great classes, we'll certainly say, a team who certainly left their mark, and always remember them from their freshman year on, some of the top players we've had over the years. All right, getting ready again to start the third quarter. RV trailing this one 11-1. And what's been Again, just a very one-sided game. And right on cue there's Anna Marquardt winning another draw. She's just made it look very easy tonight. I don't know what else to say. Certainly size plays a factor. Have one of your taller girls take the draw. We've seen it time and time again over the years. When you win it one-handed like that repeatedly, it's from a fan perspective, it's impressive to watch, and then I just can't imagine from a other team's perspective. It's got to be so frustrating. Great look inside. That's going to be a shot and a score. Again, just great passing here tonight. Bishop Eustace has just been very impressive. All aspects of the game as they continue to build on this lead. Now
Another Eustace goal by number 5, Caroline King.
Caroline King gets the goal. That will be her first of the night. Again, just looking at the scores, Chloe Adams and Maya Tinges both have hat tricks. Reagan Dundee and Anna Marquardt with 2 goals each. And 1 goal for Casey Hennigan, and now 1 goal for Caroline King. Lone goal for the Red Devils so far, JoJo Adebra. At that point, that was a 4-1 game. That seems like a lifetime ago at this stage. Now trailing 12-1. And again, if you're the Red Devils, again, a young team who's still kind of finding their footing here, and a team who can only get better as time goes on. And again, it's going to be Eustace who wins this one. As that pass gets away, as Eustace tried to maintain possession there, but RV comes away with it. And now the Red Devils again trying to get something going here. As here's Maggie Thompson. RV certainly working hard out there tonight. It's just, it seems right in a situation like this, RV gets right downfield, has an opportunity to set up their offense, and then Eustace just finds a way to make a play defensively, and they just end up watching the ball head down the other side of the field. It's Jasmine Cuffey there, number 13 for the Red Devils in possession from the free position. Cuffey looks inside, nothing there, passes one. Here's JoJo working her way inside. JoJo fires in a shot, but a nice save once again by Bieberbach. That was a good shot there by JoJo. What a nice defensive play there by the Red Devils. Ella Ciancia makes a nice play and gets possession back for the Red Devils. Facing the double team. Ciancia's got to get rid of this ball, and she does. Looking inside, pass just gets away there. Still in possession, trying for that quick response, turnaround shot. I think Cuffey's shot was just deflected there at the end. It's going to draw the foul against Eustace. So free position here for Jasmine Cuffey. Inside, and another save there by Bieberbach. Eustace keeps this one in play. Harvey's going to come away with possession. That's Maggie Thompson. Thompson works her way inside. Maggie tries to get around a couple of defenders there. Working away from behind the net. Tries to spin around. Looks to come back and loses possession. And now, once again, it's Eustace who turns away the Red Devils, comes away with it. Crusaders making their way downfield. And a quick pass, looks inside. Good defense by RV. Forces Eustace to reset. 6:42 again. We have running clock here, which we've had since the end of the second quarter. And Eustace just, again, very patient, controlling this clock. Controlling their shots. Looks inside. Good feed again. Oh, tries the over-the-shoulder shot. Starting to see that. Those behind-the-back shots like that in college a lot. Not able to connect, though. Looks inside for Marquardt. Not able to connect there. And then scooped up by Liz Warren. Now here come the Red Devils. Trying to get things going here once again. It's just been a tough night for RV. Here's Garcia. And once again gets it swatted away. Just Bishop Eustace, their defense tonight has just been remarkable. They're just making one caused turnover after another. Here's Marquardt taking it herself. I think right now she's more interested in just passing this one off. The shot and the score, and I think that was Casey Hennigan once again. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter, and the runaway continues now. Casey Hennigan gets her second of the day.
Goal by number 16, Casey Hennigan, assisted by number 1, Anna Marquardt.
The Red Devils are just really struggling here tonight, trying to find ways to contain Bishop Eustace, but again, it's just Eustace's defense forces a turnover, and then they're able to get down the field, set up their play, and score. They're just having a really tough time keeping Bishop Eustace's offense off their side of the field. So just, again, if you're Red Devils, it's just kind of a frustrating night. There's really no other way to describe it. 4 minutes and counting, again, running clock, as RV trails this one by 12. And now here come the Red Devils behind Garcia. Moving this one around. RV again just trying to cut into this deficit any way that they can. Moving inside. Nothing there. Passes back out. Again, excellent defense tonight here by Eustace. Just not letting anything happen. Not giving RV anything to work with. Looking inside, good spin, shot and score! JoJo Adabra, her second of the night.
An RV goal by number 33, JoJo Audebra.
Finally ends the scoring streak there for Bishop Eustace and makes this a 13-2 game. And again, clock will continue to run. 13-2 now as Bishop Eustace sees their scoring run come to an end. JoJo Adabra, her second of the night and her 31st of the season. Anna wins another draw control. Anna Marquardt just dominant on the draw. You can see why she's won 400 draws coming into this one tonight. Marquardt Back inside, kind of up for grabs here a little bit. Marquardt comes away with it, passes this one out. And a good job there by Eustace to just kind of reset, slow things down, control the pace. Marquardt, I have no doubt, is going to be an impact player for Fairfield in the years to come. That shot goes just wide. Still in possession of Bishop Eustace. Looking inside once again, the shot and the score. As Eustace will take that goal right back. Now up.
Eustace goal by number 5, Caroline King.
Her second of the night. Of course, I mentioned Fairfield in the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference. Wondering who they play against. If you're wondering, they play against the likes of Siena, Mount St. Mary's, Sacred Heart University, Ryder, who's a fairly new program in the world of Division I lacrosse. Many schools like that in that area. Very competitive conference every year. But Fairfield just finds a way every single season, it seems, to get into the tournament. Always a top team, but even when they're not the top seed, they always find a way. And the final 20 seconds counting down here of the third quarter as the Red Devils were able to add one on the board, but and a whistle before the shot. So the clock's going to run down here for the third quarter, but we're going to have a free position shot coming up for Grace Gallagher. And actually take it back, okay? So that will actually wrap up the third quarter here. Again, RV trails this one now 14-2. Well, it's been a tough night here for the Red Devils. Now, as I mentioned, taking a look at some players in college, we're going to kind of go reverse order here. The most recent graduate for the Red Devils, Taylor DeMarco from the class of 2023, playing at the University of South Florida as the team had their first season here in 2025, made it all the way to the American Athletic Conference Championship, lost to JMU. Taylor played in every game. She had 6 ground balls, 4 caused turnovers, and 2 draws in her first season. The class of 2022, Elena Corsons, had a wonderful career at Rowan University. She helped lead her team to a 15-3 record where Rowan will take part in the Division III tournament. So congrats to Elena and her team for making the tournament. Elena on the season, or on the career, I should say, 72 goals, 16 assists, 27 ground balls. 2-time NJAC Offensive Player of the Week. She has been a major, major factor here for the Profs of Rowan University. And then looking at the class of 2021, Sydney Sventi from the University of New Hampshire kind of had a tough go, we'll say. She's only had 13 goals for the Wildcats in her career there. McKelsey Montgomery for the University of Tampa, 27 goals, 7 assists. And how about a national championship as the Montgomery family with 2 of them in there, with Michaela Montgomery having won 2 national championships of her own. So, again, congrats to McKelsey on that one, and they are also in the Division II tournament. And, of course, one of the all-time greats here from Rancocas Valley, Emily Clothier, who finished up her career at Rutgers University, a 2-time team captain, mainly played on the defensive side where she had 68 ground balls, 41 caused turnovers, and 21 draw controls. Emily was just one of the best. I mean, there's really no other way to describe it, just one of the most skilled, passionate, determined players that you would ever see. And I'm just, you can't say enough good things about her. She had a wonderful career at Rutgers, got to play alongside Cassidy Spillis, got to compete in the NCAA tournament one year. And it's been so much fun, again, following the collegiate careers of all of our RV alumni, so many of them who have had so many great success. Again, I mentioned Michaela Montgomery, one of the all-time greats. 2 national championships with 2 different teams. She played with 3 different teams over her career and made each team better everywhere she went. Start of the fourth quarter here as the Crusaders looking to add another goal. And right on cue they do, as that was Reagan Dundee getting her third right off the bat here in the start of the fourth quarter.
Eustace goal by number 4, Reagan Dundee.
What else can you say? They're running away with this game. Red Devils, just thinking back also to 2017 sectional championship season. Mackenzie Montgomery played her collegiate ball at Richmond. Avery Sweeney, wonderful player, spent some time with TCNJ. Riley Cole, excellent player at Mary Washington University in her career. Amy Ubel, one of the best goaltenders we've ever had here. Went to St. Mary's of Maryland. And again, it's Eustace who comes away with it. As that shot will go just wide. It's played there by Liz Warren. Red Devils coming away with it now. Final 10 minutes of this one as the clock just continues to run. And scooped up there again by RV, so a couple ground balls here for the Red Devils. And just taking it all the way downfield herself. Great effort there by Sophia Palante, number 10. Scooped up that ground ball, took it all the way downfield. Not able to keep it in possession, however, so back to Bishop Eustace it goes. As I said, it's just been one of those kind of nights. Been a frustrating night for the Red Devils. Team will certainly, again, learn from this experience and go back to the drawing board, and they're going to just keep working at it and find a way to keep getting better each game. Final 9.5 to go now, excuse me, as Eustace again leads this one 15-2. Also I'm thinking some of the players too who we've seen over the years who did not go on to play college lacrosse, but just some great players in their time. Emily Orendak, one of the best defensive players the Red Devils have had. Mads Utz, excellent player. Started on defense, moved into a goalie position for her senior year. Ashley Orendak, McKenna Montgomery. There's just so many players. Jana Kryek. So many great players. Jana had a nice career at Messiah. And the shot and score there. As that was number 75, if I read that correct, Caroline Isbill.
Eustace goal by number 75, Caroline Isbill.
Gotta be honest, kind of had to do a double take there. You don't see 75 very often as a jersey number in lacrosse, but Caroline Isbell gets a goal with 8 minutes to go here. Caroline, one of 2 freshmen on this team. Very experienced team for sure, but also young in their own right here looking at Bishop Eustace. A lot of sophomores. So certainly another team too who I think is going to have a very successful couple of years ahead of them. I have no doubt that the Red Devils will once again be back in the forefront in the near future. They established themselves as one of the top programs in South Jersey for many years, and I have no doubt that they're going to be back there again one day. So RV on offense here with 7 to go. And here's JoJo, who has both goals for the Red Devils. Maybe with an opportunity now to get a hat trick on the night. Fast-moving game. In fact, this Game hasn't even, the sun hasn't even set yet. JoJo, her shot is deflected. And flying downfield is Bishop Eustace once again. Final 6.5 count down here as Eustace pretty much has been in firm control of this one from the beginning. Tall order here for the Red Devils as they've had to pretty much play defense a lot here tonight. A couple of missed opportunities early on. Charging in fast and getting another goal is Caroline King. She has a hat trick on the night. 4 players with a hat trick here for the Crusaders.
Another Eustace goal by number 5, Caroline King.
Bishop Eustace 17-2. And again, I know it's been a tough night here for RB, but certainly for both teams here, much to be proud of in spreading Morgan's message. As I said, the lacrosse community certainly has taken to heart Morgan's message, has helped to spread to end the stigma of mental health with athletes. Try to open up conversations and try to bring to light some of the troubles that some athletes have gone through over the years. Again, visit morgansmessage.org if you would like more information. So here's RV at the free position with Madeline Garcia. Garcia fires in the shot and scores. Nice shot, Madeline Garcia. Top shelf shot there.
That's an RV goal by number 1, Maddie Garcia.
Garcia with a nice shot there on the free position. 4.5 to go. Just a great looking shot there by Garcia. One more little nostalgic moment here for you. You know whose shot I always loved? Sarah Russell. Sarah Russell is one of the hardest working players I've ever seen. Had a nice career at Indiana University of Pennsylvania. She's a member of the class of 2020. Another great class. So many wonderful players from that group as well. Lexi Kogan, Jenna Seaton, Taylor Orendak, just to name a few. Sarah Russell, though, had one of the best shots coming off of a free position. It was just one of those low shots that you just had such a hard time defending. Sarah set all kinds of records at IUP. JoJo, downfield, just denied there at the end, but that draws the whistle. Again, JoJo committed to Howard University, who has recently moved into the Northeast Conference, which is a very competitive and very open conference, I would say. And a save there. Once again. 3 minutes to go here. Again, as I mentioned way in the beginning of the broadcast, first of 2 night games. The Red Devils will have another night game in about 2 weeks' time on May 20th, as they will take on Haddon Heights here under the lights, scheduled for a 6:30 start time. So we'll be back to cover that one as well. But again, this one here, not really other way to say it. It's been kind of a runaway here for Bishop Eustace. Leads this one by 14. Just very effective on both sides of the ball here. The Crusaders have just really asserted themselves early, and there's really no other way you can say it. They've just took control of this game, and the Red Devils just had a tough time slowing this team down. They really were just not able to, and now Eustace just very content to just pass this one around and run these final few minutes off. So with this result here tonight, Bishop Eustace will improve to 8-4. RV will fall to 2-11. And Anna Marquardt, just looking at the stats, had 166 career goals coming in tonight, and she's added 2 more. Chloe Adams, 93 goals coming in. She's added 3. Jojo Adebrough, 54 career goals. She's added 2. So Bishop Eustace, their 2 Division I recruits, have certainly showed us why they are indeed recruits. Both having very effective games here tonight. So the Red Devils maybe with one more opportunity here with about a minute to go. And once again, the ball is turned over. And it's going to be Eustace who comes away with it. Final minute to go here. As Eustace coming downfield, fires in another shot and gets another goal. But we have a whistle just as that happens, so I don't think the goal is going to count.
Eustace goal by number 75, Caroline Isbill.
Correction, that goal will count. So the officials coming in, but goal is good. And with the final 30 seconds counting down, I think that should be the final goal here as Caroline Isbill gets her second of the night. Excuse me, we've got time for one more draw here with about 22 seconds and counting. We get ready to wrap up things here from Coach Bill Gordon Field on the campus of Rancocas Valley Regional High School. As this one is taken by Eustace with the final 5 seconds and counting. As Eustace will just pass this one off. And that's a final here tonight from Coach Bill Gordon Field as the Rancocas Valley Red Devils fall to the Bishop Eustace Crusaders by a final score of 18-3. So for everyone here at RVTV, I am Jason Sapp saying thank you for watching this presentation of RVTV's Game Day. We'll see you next time.